Here's how Melissa Gorga made her mark on a new reality show. There's a new reality TV show on the block, Selling the City, and we're banking on a successful first season for the Netflix show. We haven't tuned in yet, but the cast is already making smart business moves, taking advice from none other than Melissa Gorga. It's fair to say the brunette beauty knows a thing or two about reality TV success, as the Real Housewives of New Jersey is a fan favorite among the Housewives franchise. Melissa has been on the show since season 3 and has been a full-time cast member for over a decade. Say what you want about the Jersey girl, but don't call her a gatekeeper because Melissa gave great advice to the Netflix rookies when they met. During a recent interview, some of the women shared exactly what the RHONJ star told them before filming started on their new show. RHONJ's Melissa Gorga gives great advice to budding Netflix stars. In case you didn't know, a new real estate show just dropped on Netflix, so that should tell you what we'll be doing this weekend. The show revolves around a team of stylish New Yorkers hustling to make multi-million-dollar deals while still finding time to stir up plenty of drama. Melissa knows a thing or two about that, and when the cast gathered for an interview with Page Six's virtual reality hosts, Danny Murphy and Evan Reel, they mentioned the RHONJ star. Cast member Giselle Meneses-Nunez, who is friends with the Sprinkle Cookie Queen on Instagram, confessed that the Bravo star gave them great advice. She just told us, I think, to be authentic, to keep it real, and, not to be afraid, said Giselle. Another cast member, Eleanor Estrugo, also said Melissa told them to have fun with it. The Selling the City stars had dinner with Melissa, Rachel Fuda, and Margaret Joseph when the close-knit trio gathered to celebrate the 100th episode of RHONJ. We were like, wow, that's insane, said Giselle, noting that at the time, they were just about to start filming the show's first season. Selling the City is a spin-off of Selling Sunset. If you're a fan of Selling Sunset, then you'll want to tune in to Selling the City, the latest spin-off in the franchise. The show centers around one of the largest real estate brokerages in New York, Douglas Elliman and his team of savvy agents. The cast includes Jay Chan, Eleanor Estrugo, Abigail Godfrey, Giselle Meneses-Nunez, Taylor Middleton, Justin Toonstra, and Jordan Taylor. You'll also recognize Steve Gold, a former cast member on Bravo's $1 Million Listing New York, which aired for 9 seasons. Melissa Gorga, the self-proclaimed queen of ambition and sass, had already carved her niche on Bravo's Real Housewives of New Jersey, RHONJ, but now she was stepping into uncharted territory. After years of showcasing her tumultuous family dynamics and entrepreneurial spirit on RHONJ, Melissa decided to broaden her horizons with a new reality show that promised to reveal an entirely different side of her life. Titled The Gorga Project, the show promised a deeper dive into Melissa's aspirations and the challenges of building a new empire, this time without the shadow of Teresa Giudice looming over her every move. From the moment the show was announced, buzz rippled through the Bravo fan base and beyond. Would Melissa's charm and determination translate to a solo venture? Could she captivate audiences without the familiar drama of RHONJ's family feuds? The answer, as it turned out, was a resounding yes. A bold new concept. The Gorga Project was pitched as a hybrid between a lifestyle and business reality show. It followed Melissa as she launched her passion project, a fashion and wellness brand aimed at empowering women to feel confident and unstoppable. Named Envy Empower, the brand was an extension of her already successful boutique, Envy by Melissa Gorga. But this wasn't just about clothes. Melissa wanted to incorporate fitness, beauty, and mental health into the brand's ethos. Each episode chronicled her journey from concept to execution, highlighting the inevitable roadblocks and triumphs along the way. The first episode set the tone. Melissa stood in her sleek, modern kitchen, sipping coffee and scrolling through mock-ups of her brand's logo. Her husband, Joe Gorga, hovered in the background, offering his unsolicited but endearing advice. "Babe, you need my face on the logo," he joked. Melissa rolled her eyes but smiled. Their banter provided a grounding sense of familiarity for longtime RHONJ fans. However, the Gorga project quickly differentiated itself by focusing more on Melissa's professional life than her personal drama. She was shown attending intense business meetings, consulting with marketing teams, and even hitting the sewing machine herself to perfect a design. They were candid moments where she admitted her fears and insecurities, shedding the confident facade she often wore on RHONJ. "I've always been the underdog," she confessed in a tearful confessional. "People see me as just a housewife or a boutique owner, but I want to prove I'm more than that." Navigating new challenges. Launching a multifaceted brand was no easy feat, and the Gorga project didn't shy away from showing the hurdles. Melissa faced manufacturing delays, budget overruns, and skepticism from potential investors who questioned her expertise. In one particularly dramatic episode, she flew to Los Angeles to pitch Envy Empower to a panel of investors, only to have one of them question her credibility. "You're a reality TV star," they said bluntly. "What makes you think you can handle this?" Melissa's response was a masterclass in grace under pressure. "I built a successful business from the ground up while raising 3 kids and maintaining a marriage on national television," she said firmly. "If that doesn't prove I can handle pressure, I don't know what does." Her poise won over the room and viewers at home, solidifying her status as a force to be reckoned with. Empowering women on screen and off. What truly set the Gorga project apart was its focus on empowerment. Each episode featured a segment where Melissa mentored a woman struggling to find her confidence or purpose. From a single mom re-entering the workforce to a college graduate unsure of her career path, Melissa's advice was heartfelt and actionable. These moments resonated deeply with viewers, many of whom saw themselves in the women Melissa helped. One standout episode followed Melissa as she partnered with a local charity to host a fashion show featuring survivors of domestic violence. The women walked the runway wearing pieces from Envy Empower, radiating confidence and strength. Melissa's emotional speech at the event, where she shared her own struggles with self-doubt and the importance of self-love, became one of the most talked about moments of the season. Balancing family and ambition. Of course, it wouldn't be a Melissa Gorga show without some family drama. While the Gorga project steered clear of RHONJ's more toxic feuds, it still showcased the complexities of Melissa's relationships with Joe and their children. Joe's traditional views on marriage often clashed with Melissa's independent streak, leading to tense but ultimately constructive conversations about gender roles and partnership. In one memorable scene, Melissa and Joe sat down for a candid discussion about their evolving dynamic. "I'm proud of you, Melissa," Joe admitted. "But sometimes I miss the days when it was just us." Melissa's eyes softened. "Joe, I'll always be your wife first," she said. "But I need to do this for me." Their ability to navigate these challenges with love and humor endeared them to viewers and showcased a relatable aspect of modern marriage. A resounding success. By the end of its first season, the Gorga project had exceeded expectations. The show not only attracted fans of RHONJ, but also drew in a new audience inspired by Melissa's entrepreneurial journey. Critics praised its authenticity and positive messaging, with many calling it a refreshing departure from the drama-driven narratives typical of reality TV. Melissa's brand, Envy and Power also saw remarkable success. The combination of stylish, accessible fashion and a strong message of empowerment struck a chord with consumers. The brand's launch event, featured in this season finale, was a star-studded affair that doubled as a celebration of Melissa's achievements. As Melissa stood on stage that night, surrounded by her family and the women she had inspired, she reflected on how far she had come. "This isn't just my story," she said, addressing the crowd. "It's proof that with hard work and a little faith, you can create the life you've always dreamed of." The audience erupted in applause, and for Melissa Gorga, it was clear. She had made her mark, not just on a new reality show, but on the hearts of those who watched her journey.